Good evening. Once again, we are going to look at 10 questions under the mock test provided by Professor Academy for the upcoming UGC NET exam. Question number 1. Which character of George Eliot is an elderly pedantic scholar who attempted to write the key to all mythologies but in vain? Option A, Tom Tulliver in The Mill on the Floss. B, Edward Casaubon, Casaubon in Middlemarch. C, Arthur Donithorne, Donnithorne in Adam Bede. D, Tito Melema, Melema in Romola. Your answer? Answer is B, Edward Casaubon in Middlemarch. What you can do, you can also note down the major characters in The Mill on the Floss. We have Tom Tulliver. In Adam Bede, we have Arthur Donithorne. Romola is a historical novel by George Eliot. We have Tito. Let me know the historical novel Romola is set in which country in the comment section. So we have Middlemarch. The major character is Dorothea Brooke. She is married to Mr. Casaubon, an elderly pedantic scholar who intends to write this major work called Key to All Mythologies, but he is a flop. And even after his death, he haunts Dorothea Brooke. In the sense, in his will, he says if she gets married, she cannot get the inheritance from him. So the story is all about whether Dorothea Brooke will go beyond the will and get married to her soulmate, Will Ladislaw. So that's one of the narratives in George Eliot's masterpiece, Middlemarch, published in 1871-72, and its subtitle, A Study of Provincial Life. Next question. The German linguist Hans Vermeer, Vermeer, his Skopos theory, Skopos, is related to the field of what? Option A, translation studies. B, queer studies. C, blue humanities. D, memory studies. Answer A, translation studies. The word Skopos, Skopos, comes from Greek word which means purpose. So Hans Vermeer, the German linguist, says, or this theory is about, the primary focus of any translated work is to reach out to the target audience. In the sense, what is the intended purpose of the translated text? See, earlier theory said you have to be faithful to the source text. See, for instance, you have a novel by Tamil writer Imayam, Engada, which is translated into English as She and I by Dr. D. Venkatramanan. The text is a bit tough to translate into English because it is very colloquial and there are other slangs and other words, colloquial words are used, and which is very also personal. The thing about this translation is that whether it should capture or it should be loyal to the source text, Engada, the Tamil text, or whether it should reach out to the translated text, should reach out to the audience, any audience, anyone who is going to read it in English. So I think it should go, this text or the translated text goes well with this theory, because the purpose is to convey the things in English to the target audience, one who wants to know about Tamil culture, or what is written there in this work by the Tamil writer Imayam. So this is Skopos theory. Next question. Which play of Mahesh Dattani is a radio play which explores the detective exploits of Uma Rao, RAO, who unravels the mystery behind the murder of a Hijra, transsexual named Kamala. So I have almost given the plot, the gist of this play, radio play by Mahesh Dattani. So find out the answer. Option A, bravely fought the queen. B, final solutions. C, on a muggy night in Mumbai. D, 7 steps around the fire. Answer D, 7 steps around the fire. So what you can do, you can make a list of the plays written by Mahesh Dattani. So all the plays given here are by Mahesh Dattani. And focus on this play called Final Solutions. Next, what is the name of Basant Moon, B-A-S-A-N-T, Basant Moon's autobiography? Option A, Jutan. B, Growing Up Untouchable in India. C, Akar Mashi, AKKARMASHI. D, Baluta, BALUTA. Answer B, Growing Up Untouchable in India is an autobiography by Vasant Moon. In NET exams, we get a lot of questions from Indian literature. We also get questions from within Indian literature, Dalit literature. So here we have autobiographies. This question is based on autobiographies of Dalit writers. So one, we have Baluta, B-A-L-U-T-A by Daya Power, D-A-Y-A-P-A-W-A-R. On the other hand, we have Sharan Kumar Limbale's Akar Mashi, translated as The Outcast. Then Vasant Moon's autobiography, Growing Up Untouchable in India. Then Om Prakash Valmiki's autobiography, Jutan, a Dalit's life. Next question. TERF is an abbreviation for option A, trans exclusionary radical feminist. B, trans exclusionary reactionary feminist. C, trans exclusive radical feminist. D, trans exclusive reactionary feminist. Answer A, trans exclusionary radical feminist. So this is the abbreviation of TERF. Next question. Which Canadian writer explores the everyday lives of the Parsi community in India? Option A, M.G. Vasanji, V-A-S-S-A-N-G-I, B. Shyam Selvadurai, C. Rohinton Mystery, D. Uma Parameswaran. Answer C. Rohinton Mystery. See, Rohinton Mystery is an Indo-Canadian writer. His novels, Such a Long Journey, A Fine Balance, then Family Matters. So as a students of literature, you should read Rohinton Mysteries, A Fine Balance, at least in your lifetime. It's a must read. You will enjoy reading this one. I would consider this as a modern classic by Rohinton Mystery. Next, let's also look at the other options because all are Canadian writers. So we have M.G. Vasanji, his book, The Book of Secrets. Then we have Sri Lankan Canadian writer Shyam Selvadurai, his book, Funny Boy. Next, Uma Parameswaran's novel, Mangoes on the Maple Tree. Next question. In which magic realist text does Esteban, E-S-T-E-B-A-N, give Clara a rug made out of the skin of her beloved dead dog, Barabbas? So this is a iconic scene from one of the magic realist texts given here. Option A, Isabel Allen's The House of the Spirits. B, Laura Esquivel's Like Water for Chocolate. C, Gabriel Garcia Marquez' 100 Years of Solitude. D, Angela Carter's Night at the Circus. Answer A. Isabel Allen's The House of the Spirits. So in this novel, so we have this iconic scene. What you can do, also check out these magic realist texts and try to answer this question. Who coined the term magic realism? And definitely you should get to know this novel, 100 Years of Solitude, which represents this technique called magic realism. And also read this book, Like Water for Chocolate, which is a classic. I would say if you want to get to know or familiarize yourself with magic realism, you had better read Laura Esquivel's Like Water for Chocolate. Next book. Choose the famous short story by the French writer Balzac. Option A, The Horla, Horla. B, The Metamorphosis. C, Saracen, Sarrasine. D, Rip Van Winkle. What you can do, you please eliminate. See, there are short stories here which are very famous. You can eliminate those and you can narrow down the answer to few options. Answer C, Saracen, Sarrasine. So Saracen is a famous short story by the French writer Balzac. Let's also look at The Horla, a kind of a ghost story by Guy de Maupassant, French writer. Then The Metamorphosis is a classic by Franz Kafka. Then we have this Rip Van Winkle by the American short story writer Washington Irving. This story is unique in the sense where the title character sleeps for 20 years, then he wakes up, the world is something different from where he has left. Next question. Which Australian writer wrote the story The Drover's Wife? When it comes to Australian literature, this is a famous story, an iconic story, The Drover's Wife, written by option A, Barbara Bainton, B, Henry Lawson, C, Judah Wharton, Waten, D, Isabel Jane Carmody. Answer B, Henry Lawson, Lawson, known for this story, The Drover's Wife. So what you can do, please read the crux of this story, The Drover's Wife. I get to know who is a drover and how his wife suffers or how she manages the wilderness in his absence. Next question. Epistula ad Pisons or Epistle to the Pisos, Pisos, is the original title of option A, Plato's The Republic, B, Aristotle's Poetics, C, Horace Ars Poetica, D, Quintilian's Institutio Oratorio. Answer C, Horace Ars Poetica. So this question is based on criticism from classical criticism. So we have Plato's Republic, Aristotle's Poetics, Horace Ars Poetica, and Quintilian's Institutio Oratorio. And the title, this is the original title of Horace Ars Poetica. Epistula ad Pisons, in the sense epistle to the Pisos or epistle to the Pisons, Pisons. So we have this Roman writer, Horace, who wrote this work in the form of a series of letters to the children of a particular family called the Pisons. I know how to compose, poetical works. So that is the essence of this one. So that's the title, Epistle to the Pisons. Later, it was called Ars Poetica, and it was first mentioned in Quintilian's work, Institutio Oratorio. Okay. So with this, let's end today's session and see you tomorrow with another 10 questions, options, explanation, and everything. Thank you so much. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, Professor Academy English, please do, because this channel focuses purely on literature, language, and linguistics. Thank you.